maze. It just goes on and on. Sometimes I'm scared I'll get lost.
Clark, can you hear me?
We're trying to figure out what's going on and what's happening and who's controlling all this, or who's creating this, or what is creating this. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Yellow Wind. We are here with another trailer. This is from A24 and it's called Backrooms. It's directed by a new YouTuber slash director named Kane Parsons. So this originated from a web series that he put together also with the same name, Backrooms, which was also an adaptation of a CreepyPasta horror story. If you know what CreepyPasta is, they're known to tell different horror stories or different like dark stories and stuff like that as well. Like, for example, Slender Man was a creepypasta that turned into, what it became now. But yeah, this came from the same realm. Kane created a web series based off of the Backrooms creepypasta. And then after that, if I'm not mistaken, it grew traction and he was able to turn this into a full film, by A24. I don't know too much about the backstory of this, but it is starring Chiwetel Ejiofor. He was the star in 12 Years a Slave and many other big movies. This does feel like it has a very dark turn, definitely is a horror, of course. And we're gonna see what it's all about. So let's take a look at this. This is Backrooms.
I found something in the store.
Okay.
It's a dope opening with the signs.
What did you find?
The place. You stood back. Well, I found a place.
How's that okay? And then, what are we to the stable? At the wish on the kitty.
Anyone there? Look, I know how this sounds, but you gotta understand, it's massive in there.
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with proof. All right, you feel me? Yes. Follow my lead.
Clark, what is this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I've been there every night since I found the place, but I still barely scratched the surface. All right, just take a shot. Pull. Oh, pull me out, pull me out, pull me out! What do you see? All these rooms. This place built. It's like a maze. It just goes on and on. Sometimes I'm scared I'll get lost.
Clark, can you hear me? I don't understand. What is this?
It's beautiful. Am I right?
Hello?
That was Backrooms. Wow, that was crazy. I definitely wasn't sure if there's supposed to be someone that's after them as well. I'm sure it is because, there's that moment on the camera that we saw. And I wonder what it is. It is a good trailer that gets you really intrigued. Like, okay, what's down there or what's through this room? Looks like he is a patient with a psychiatrist and he's going through something. He found like some type of dimensional wall, I guess you could say. And his therapist probably doesn't believe him. Probably he's just thinking something through his head. So it was his goal to try to prove it and prove that there's something there. And here we are. She makes her way there as well. I don't know if she's there to go after him, because he went in deep with his little crew that he brought with him, or if there's something else. But, I see they have the hazmat people there. I'm sure they're a part of whatever that's going on the other side. But, you don't know what this system is on that other side of the dimension that they're in. It reminds me of that other movie trailer we watched not too long ago, Exit 8, where guy goes down into a Japanese subway transit in the hallway and then just gets stuck there and just constantly going back and forth in this area, not knowing how to get out, and things change. And then, you start to see more horror stuff happening. And this kind of has that same similar feel, but, there's another take to it. And to be honest with you, Not like that there isn't similar stories like this that's out there or that's been out before, but doesn't happen very commonly. But this isn't like a copy of. Maybe there's some similarities, but it has a whole nother direction where it's going of what this is. But at the same time, just like the other one, we're trying to figure out what's going on and what's happening and who's controlling all this or who's creating this or what is creating this. So of course, the tension builds up as things start to go further and further into this map or this thing or this maze that they're going through, and we don't know if it ends or not. Apparently you see he drew sketches of the map of his surroundings and stuff, so trying to figure out where everything's at. And yeah, if this was based off of just like a tale or a story that came from CreepyPasta, we've been doing a good job. I know Slender Man was a very dark story too. It then became like a PC game, and then it became a movie, which I never saw the movie, but then at the same time there were some terrible things that happened because of that story or that game or whatever, that people were inspired from it, doing things that hurt people or got people unalive. So yeah, hopefully this doesn't do that. But A24, they push boundaries on good imagery, good cinematography, good filmmaking. And with A24, what I always love is that they're always willing to go outside the box. That's why I hope one of these days, I can make a film for them as well, and they'd support what I have or what ideas that I got going on. But yeah, that was Backrooms. Comes out May 29th, so not too far away. So, if you like it, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe down below. And until then, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.